All right, well, welcome everyone. We have gathered today to start to spread the excitement for what is going to be the 50th annual Artsfest of Greater Harrisburg. That is an incredible feat, 50 years. Coming up here on Memorial Day weekend, Artsfest is, of course, a 3-day free event open to all. We are going to have over 200 artistic vendors, and we're anticipating that more than 35,000 people will come from all over the region to visit Harrisburg on that day. Now, I'm just going to give you a few highlights, but if you like good food, there's going to be multiple food courts with 32 local and regional food vendors. That's one of my favorite things about the festivals. And if you like music, well, this year there will be a jazz fest with local and regional jazz that'll be hosted by our friends at the Friends of the Central Pennsylvania Friends of Jazz. If you've got children, then bring them as well, because we'll be having Kids Fest, sponsored by Gamut Theater's Popcorn Hat Players, always a favorite. And if you like movies, in addition to art, this year there will be a 3-day film festival featuring a wide varieties of films, and it will be held right over there at the Civic Club of Harrisburg. And Movie 8, our friends at Movie 8 are sponsoring this year's film festival. Now that's just the tip of the iceberg with what's happening at the 50th annual Arts Fest. And none of this would be possible without the leadership and organizational skills of our friends at Jump Street. And to give you more details before we answer your questions, I shall now pass the mic over to them to tell you all of what is going on coming up here for Memorial Day week.
Thank you, Mayor Pappenfuss. Good morning. I'm Melissa Snyder, Executive Director of Jump Street. And first off, I want to thank my two wonderful staff people, Jamie Yastrzemski and Jeff Kopis, because I could not do this alone, and they are the best ever. First of all, I would be remiss if I didn't say that Artsfest of Greater Harrisburg would not be possible without the support of our wonderful partner, the City of Harrisburg, HBG Flea, which you're going to hear a little bit more about in a couple seconds, the Civic Club of Harrisburg, Alliance Audio, Reliable Backline, Lois Lehrman Grass, who helps to sponsor Kids Fest, Movie 8, Central PA Friends of Jazz, Gamut Theater, WITF, which I believe will be doing a live broadcast from the jazz stage, Green Mountain Energy Company, Members First Federal Credit Union, Renewal by Anderson, Comcast Xfinity, Capital Region Water, Camera Club of Harrisburg, and the Susquehanna Art Museum with Van Gogh.
Yes.
Yeah, and a special one, Evergreen Brewery, which we're going to talk about, and our title sponsor, Penn Live and Patriot News. As the mayor said, there will be 32 local and regional food vendors, one at Walnut Street and one right here at Kunkel Plaza to our back. Entertainment is wide-ranging. You heard about Jazz Fest, but right here on Kunkel Stage, you'll be able to see the best of our regional scholastic bands and emerging original bands from around the area. We talked about Kids Fest and Film Fest. Film Fest screenings are all free for everyone to attend, but they create an atmosphere unlike any other film festival. They feature a wide range of viewership from spotlight animation and pixel vision films to quality narratives, comedies, to animation, and kids films to documentaries. So, to celebrate 50 years of Artsfest, we're pleased to announce 3 new partnerships. Harrisburg's very own Capital Region Water will help Artsfest conserve water and reduce waste this year by bringing their tap water bar to Front and South Streets. And to aid in this conservation effort, Members First and Jump Street will have reusable water bottles available for purchase. HBG Flea, our own monthly curated flea market that connects local vendors and shoppers, empowering neighbors to support each other, will host an inter-festival HBG Fest. HBG Fest inside Arts Fest will bring the passion of HBG Flea to present a snapshot of the best of art and handiwork from our own Harrisburg local artists. It'll give these artists also a venue to showcase their work to those 35,000 attendees who visit our festival every year. You're gonna be amazed at some of the quality of the work found right here in our own very backyard. 45 artists and craftsmen will be on Front Street between Forester and North. And for those of you 21 years of age and older, Evergreen Brewing Company is excited to share their handcrafted beer with you and host Beer Fest on the grounds of the Civic Club. So, on behalf of the Jump Street staff and board of directors, on May 27th through the 29th, come to Harrisburg. Enjoy the wonderful art, the great music, and incredible food along our beautiful Susquehanna River. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
You're
Melissa.
welcome.
Boy, it is a festivals within a festival within a festival. It is amazing. So there's something for everyone at the 50th Annual Arts Fest. We hope you will all come down to Harrisburg and enjoy the long, extended 3-day weekend and all the amazing offerings that we have. Thanks again to Jump Street for taking the leadership and doing all the planning. Festivals like this require a lot of work, and they reflect the very best that the city has to offer.
Is this a juried arts fest or no?
Yes, it is.
I was going to ask, any special rates with parking this year?
We have for Saturdays a 4-hour free coupon code that works with the Park Mobile parking app. In fact, it's very easy to use. People are using it like they've never used it before in Harrisburg. So if you come to Arts Fest on Saturday and you want to park at a metered space for 4 hours, you won't have to pay. So that's a very positive thing. And of course, the meters are free on Sundays and holidays. So there are lots of free parking options for everyone to take advantage of.
And one other one.
Yep.
And one other parking is at the Market Square Garage. Parking will only be $10, and that's the Market Square parking garage.
You had mentioned 35,000 people. Is that increasing year after year? This is pretty good for the city, right?
Well, it's very good for the city, and I believe it has been increasing year over year. The festivals, and Melissa can speak specifically to Artsfest, but festivals in general in Harrisburg have been growing. And we're very pleased at the way to which the entire region embraces these festivals. For some folks, this is the time of year when they love to come into the city, and I think they'll be amazed at all the exciting new things that have happened. We encourage people not only to come down to the riverfront and enjoy Arts Fest, but to go visit our shops and our restaurants and to make a longer day out of it.
Yeah, we've expanded our marketing also this year with our billboard placement. So our billboard placement has gone outside the city of Harrisburg towards Lancaster, Hershey, and Gettysburg. So we're hoping that that will draw a lot in also.
Bueller?
Okay, we've done a good job of explaining it. Now you go out and tell everyone about Arts Fest and why they need to come visit the city of Harrisburg for Memorial Day weekend. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you along the river.